Hey team, I don't know if anybody's out there yet. I'm looking at my Facebook, checking it out. Happy Monday. Ah! I don't know about you guys, but I had a crazy weekend. I'm like playing catch up now and like doing my power hours in the car while I'm traveling, but getting it done. So cool. I see one person. I don't know if anybody else is on there. There's some people. I think I just saw Heidi. Hey Heidi. So creepy, like seeing yourself on the screen. Hey Dominique. Yay! Hi everybody. Thanks for jumping on. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Well, hopefully this doesn't delete. I feel like everybody's been having like major problems with their live videos, so I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, I don't want to do this twice, but I will if I have to because I love you guys. Hey Laura. Hey, who else is on here? Cool. Well, happy Monday, you guys. I'm going to be talking about inviting tonight. I'm going to pop my notes up here. I'm sure everyone always says, I'm going to be looking over here for my notes. Well, I'm looking over here at my notes if I'm like looking funny. But you guys, I'm so pumped to be talking about inviting because it's like seriously one of the things I'm most passionate about. And I know for me, like inviting was scary in the beginning, but it's always been something that was natural for me because I love, love, love what we do and I love sharing things. That's probably like a teacher thing. Like I love talking to people. And by the way, I'm Cassie Landhauser. My name isn't on Facebook, but I'm Cassie Landhauser, and I live in Minnesota with my husband and my two dogs, two Boston Terriers, and I've been a coach since technically November, December 2014, but I've been like actively coaching and like going for it since January 2015. Yeah, so I'm a full-time art teacher still. I was hoping to quit this year, but I wasn't able to. I'm really working hard to do that, but hoping to retire from teaching after this year, which would be amazing. So, working on that, building an awesome team, and I'm excited tonight to be able to share about inviting. So, thanks guys. Hey Stephanie. Hey Sean. Hey Laura. Thank you guys for jumping on. I do appreciate it. Like I thrive on like the energy of you guys. So, lots of hearts and likes will keep me motivated, and I'm freaking exhausted, but I pumped up with energy to share with you guys. And I'm going to jump right in because I want to be respectful of your time. So, talking about inviting. Emily and Renata both did an amazing job sharing about inviting already. And I'm just going to kind of piggyback on what they said and give some of my tips and some things that I've learned in trainings with like Superstar Diamond coaches and like what I do daily. So, I want to start with this. I would not be here today as a coach if I was not invited. And I'm talking even before Beachbody. Yes, Christy invited me to be a coach with Beachbody, thank God. But even before that, you guys, I would not have an interest in health and fitness at all if I wasn't invited. So going back, I don't even know, 5 or 6 years now, I went to a boot camp gym with my girl Jenny Smith, who's a coach on our team as well. And she talked me into it. And after like 4 months, the manager of the gym was like, hey, when are you going to start instructing? And I'm like, what? Me? Like the girl who was not athletic, not into fitness, like didn't know anything. You guys, over the next week though, it was in my brain, the back of my brain. I kept thinking like, why did he ask me that? Would I be good at that? Maybe I would be good at that. Dude, I'm in shape. Like, I know what they're doing. I'm in front of kids every day. Like, I love talking in front of groups. And I'm like, I could do that. Why not me? And I became a fitness instructor. So, you guys, that invite was put into my brain. Sometimes people don't even realize that they could be a good coach or that opportunity is out there until someone actually asks them. I was flattered and I'm here because of that. So, moral of the story, sometimes people have no idea that they would want to be in a challenge group or even know that exists, and you need to invite. You guys, if you're not inviting, you're not growing your business. It's that simple. And it's one of those things just like our fitness and health where if you're not doing those things consistently through the week, if you're not working out like 5 days a week and getting those workouts in, drinking your Shakeology and eating healthy, you're not going to see progress. Same thing with inviting. If you're not doing that every day like you're supposed to be, you're not going to get new challenges. You're not going to get new coaches. So you got to do it. If you're feeling icky about inviting, I know I hear this a lot for my new coaches that they're feeling kind of icky about it, doesn't feel right. You need to have a mindset shift about that. Mindset plus inviting is what's going to get you your success. I felt icky at first too, but take yourself out of the equation. You're not doing something to people. You're doing something for people. You're giving them something. You're offering them something that could literally change their life, you guys. Think about what it's done for you, whether it's the health and fitness side or the coaching or both. It's changed my life. It's changed me. It's changed my family. So when you're holding that back, you're not giving them that opportunity. You're not giving them an opportunity to change their life. And I heard this great analogy one time about dessert. I love dessert. Any dessert lovers out there? At a restaurant, when a server comes over after your meal and offers you dessert, are you immediately offended and upset about that? No, I'm excited. Even if I get to turn it down, I'm super excited because I love cheesecake. If it's a special occasion, I want them to ask me. I don't want to have to ask for dessert. That's embarrassing. We all have pride about dessert, I think. No, we don't. It's their job. It's their job to offer me dessert. And if they don't, I always think like, why didn't they offer me dessert? They could have had extra money on that tab and gotten a larger tip from it. I don't know. That's how I think. But you guys, we're adding value to their experience. Just like the server at the restaurant is adding value to our experience by offering dessert. So it's your job to ask people if they would like help with their health and fitness goals. And we have something to offer that adds value. Think about, you guys, what this opportunity has done for your life. Imagine if you were never invited. Yikes. That's kind of scary. If no one would have asked me, I can't even imagine where I would be right now. So, real talk. This is kind of a truth bomb, but when you are putting your insecurities and your fears and like what you think people think about you or whatever, I know I had that too, you're being selfish. You're being selfish. You're keeping that for yourself. You're not getting out there. You have a gift to share. You need to go out and share it. You're putting your needs and your insecurities before other people's lives. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. I was that person for like 3 months. Don't be that person. Put yourself aside because what we do, we are there to help people. So you guys, I'm going to give you 4 quick tips on what I do for inviting that I've learned. And yeah, and then I'm going to give you a quick call to action. So we're flying through this tonight. Tip 1, to be successful, you guys need to be posting publicly about what you're doing, how the program is changing you, your results, why you love health and fitness, your Shakeology, your love of coaching, your lifestyle. You need to be sharing that publicly on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever platform you're using. Because when you go to send that private invite and that private message, the first thing they're going to do is give you crickets, right? You send that invite and then you see seen, that little check, and you're going, oh my God, why aren't they responding? Why aren't they responding? Like, why? What is happening? Right? I'll tell you what's happening. They're going to your public Facebook profile or your Instagram and like scrolling to see who are you? What are you doing? Right? And when they go to that profile and they're seeing that you love health, you're invested in it, you have a great life, you have a cool lifestyle, you're a good person, then they're going to go back to Messenger and say, hey, how's it going? I'm doing great. You know, they're going to see. It needs to match publicly to private. What you're saying in private is matching what you're showing on the public. So it's really important to have those two things aligned. Tip 2, be a human. Please be a human. Be confident. You guys, why is it that all of a sudden when we have to send this personal invite, we get all freaked out about talking? You do it every day. You talk to people every day. I'm sure there's things in life other than coaching and health and fitness that you love, right? I love movies and I love dining out. I love food. And so when I go to a fabulous restaurant, you're not going to stop me from sharing it. I want to share with people, right? So you love what we do. You love Beachbody. You love Shakeology. You love our programs. You're passionate about coaching. Go share it. Share that passion with people. Okay? That's what's going to feel natural and not awkward. So don't feel awkward and salesy about it because it's going to come across that way. So if you're pumped up about what we do, you're going to come across confident and like you have that gift that you're going to share. People are going to feel that. And I love what Renata said on Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember which day. Saturday? Sunday? Anyway, about getting up and taking her energized right away because that gets her in the right positive mental headspace before she jumps into inviting. I love that because for me, I get up at 5 a.m., Get up early if you're not, if you have big goals. Side note, but get up. And the first thing I do, I add people to my network because that gets me like out of my grogginess. I drink my coffee and then I get right to inviting because I do that before my brain starts to get anxious and nervous about that. And I listen to good music to get me pumped up. And I know with those messages, I could potentially be helping someone save their life or change their life. So whatever you need to do to get yourself in that positive mindset, you need to do that. To have a thriving business, I kind of said this, but you have to invite. You have to, with the coaching opportunity and to challenge groups. Now, think about it. What's the worst that could happen, you guys, from an invite? Really, what's the worst thing that could happen? They could say no. No, thank you. I'm not interested. Or they could be like, who are you? No, thanks. Well, that's on them. You have something to offer, and if they don't want it, that's fine. The worst that could happen, they could ignore you. You guys, I've had so many people ignore me. So many. I've sent like 5 messages to them over a year and nothing. And then all of a sudden one day they're like, thank you for sticking with me. I'm ready. It happens. I can tell you it happens. I know there's other coaches on this team that will say, I hear all the time, thank you for sticking with me. Because you're showing that you are consistent. You are trustworthy by being there over and over and over again until they're ready. Tip 3. That was kind of a long one. Sorry. Always end a sentence with a question. When I was a newer coach, and I talked to new coaches a lot, and I would word vomit all over people. Anyone else got the word vomit problem? I would do it because I was super excited about what we did, but I was super freaked out that they were going to run away as soon as I started talking about stuff. So I would try to give them way too much information so they had everything so they could make a decision. Slow it down. I was oversharing, and I was not giving the person on the other end a chance to respond, and that's overwhelming. They would shut down and they wouldn't respond. So end with a question. Slow it down. Get to know them. Learn about them. Learn about their cat. I think that was on the National Wake Up Call or something lately. Learn about that and then add value to their life and end with a question like, what do you think about that? Or what's your opinion on that? Or how can I help? Don't make it a yes or no question because people will say yes or no and then you're like, now what? So keep it open. And every time you send a message, don't overthink it. Keep it as a conversation and be a person, not a robot. It's great to use a script, copy and paste that, but then be you. Be genuine. There's only one you. Tip 4, voice messaging. If you aren't using it, you should be. I can't even tell you how many times there's like strangers that I talk to and they've like seen things. Yeah, Sean, keep it simple. Seriously. Kiss, keep it simple, sweetie. For everything we do. But I can't even tell you how many times like I have voice messaged someone that I don't know and they're like, it was so nice hearing your voice, to like know that you're a real person. Because words, you guys, you can't feel that expression and that emotion. And I know that I'm a very expressive person, but I also sound genuine when I'm talking because I am. So use that voice messaging. And practice with a success partner, your friend, your spouse, whoever, to get that. But you can read a script as your voice messaging. If you don't know what that is, on your Messenger app, there's a little microphone thing. Hit that, and then you hold down the red button, and you can talk into it, and it will send your voice message. And hot tip, if you don't like what you're doing or you mess up royally, slide to the left. It erases it, and you can start over. I did not know that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I sent such embarrassing messages. But inviting you guys is my favorite part of the business, and that is just a great way to connect with people genuinely without just having words on a page. So sharing, it's all about sharing your heart and sharing your opportunity, and you guys, you can do it. You can send invites. You're going to be great. Be yourself. You're amazing. There's nobody on this team that's not amazing because we recruit amazing people, right? So here, you guys, I'm going to give you your calls to action and we will be out. Thank you. And I did it. I was brief. Amazing. I didn't know I could do that. But your call to action. Send 3 genuine voice message invites if you aren't familiar with doing that. Send them to people that you've connected with recently or you have been connecting with that you haven't actually invited to a challenge group or the coaching opportunity. But I want you to send 3 genuine voice message invites to either thing. And you can practice that, as I said, with someone before, or even just practice reading your script out loud before you actually do the message. And then I want you to send out 7 regular, just typed out message invites. So that's 10 total. Okay, and you have today and tomorrow to get that done. Other than that, I would love for you guys to share any inviting scripts that you're using. I know it's great to kind of see what others are doing and how they're inviting. So again, 3 voice message invites to coaching or a challenge group, and then 7 written, or you can do all 10 voice if you want. Up to you, but let's get inviting. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions or anything, go ahead and post below. I will post some scripts that I use to share with you all. Have a great Monday.